Hey there guys, second video for the day, a little gameplay time. All Madden in the league championship playing Ravens TD here. And he hasn't taken drives yet, so sometimes it's good to wait to see what the other guy does. But I am just going to try to put up as many points as possible, obviously. I usually don't go for conversions in all Madden and Hall of Fame. It just seems like even uncountered, it doesn't work a lot of the time. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to try to run it. Doesn't look like a counter setup, just a bad setup. And let's see, what do I want to do from there? Let's try strong cross. Kind of see how that goes. Doesn't look countered. And get a nice little gainer out of it. There it is, Sanders. And try cross in. Had to lob that one. That looked like a counter. 34%, so pretty high probability on that. I don't know if those numbers correspond to an ultimate freeze unit, but it's got to be pretty close. Definitely going to have to be careful with short passing plays on that. Alright, so what else do we want to do? We're going to try flip and cross up and see how that goes for us. And I'm just going to go to Jones here and take that gainer. Try to run to pick up the first down. No trucking. Alright. And strong IFB middle. And caught that counter again. And let's see, what do I want to do? I'll do that flipped spread FL drag, not the counter setup. And get a nice first down out of that. And just to see, it's probably countered, but I'm going to try the Y stick. If I get a high snap, I'm going to have to really watch it. It's not countered, and I get a touchdown. So Y stick, a play that I don't really use much anymore because a lot of times it's countered. But it was not countered on that particular play. Just got to watch those soft counters with this. 34% is a pretty high probability. Alright, let's do this again. So I know of a couple plays that I really like that are not at least hard countered. Just got to watch those high probability soft counters against Ravens here. That's what I got to do. Hopefully, oh man, I hate it when it bounces back out. And I'm going to try running pitch. Alright, and nice little juke. And that could be a counter. That's a toughie. Hopefully that doesn't get picked. And actually, Dion makes a good one in traffic. So 30% against play action as well. So that's a high probability, obviously. And we'll try the flipped cross up again. Been working on this play a little bit. And that was a counter setup. Low severity. Try the flipped spread FL drag, not the counter setup. Okay. And this might be pretty much all soft counters. I'll try strong PA tight end corner. That looks like a counter setup. And go to Gurley on it. 30%. So that one is not even hard countered. Just got to play basically a soft counter unit and do it that way. That's a counter setup. Looked like a counter setup, guess not. Alright, so what do we want to do here? And I'm going to try tight end corner. That looks like a counter. That was dangerous. And they fire a lot more than the low 30% range, don't they? Just one of those things. Okay, so I'm going to run cross in. Try to get a little closer. And get a first down with Gronk. Speed booster definitely helps. I'm going to try that strong IFB middle. And that fired again, but only a medium. And we're going to try curls. Looks like we got a good setup. That Kuechly being the key guy coming up. And that didn't work out well at all. Kuechly stayed at home. And kind of a pinch setup. Didn't get a lot of time to run the football. Alright, and the Y stick. And we get in there with the touchdown. Got to be careful against the soft counters. Got to take what you can get, but the good thing is you could go after plays that you may not normally use because they're normally hard countered. So I don't know if this is an ultimate freeze unit. Percentages aren't very familiar with that, but it's definitely high probability. And definitely have to be careful. Might be an ultimate freeze unit actually, with another collectible in there or something like that. Okay, so I'll try that strong PA tight end corner again. Get a nice little gainer out of that. Strong cross. And if they take it to you, that is a throwaway. Real good coverage. We're going to try to flip the spread FL drag. Again, not the counter setup. And Gronk gets first down. And we'll try HB angle. And we get the second down, or we get pretty close to a first down, I should say. Failed juke. Tried to juke towards the middle of the field. And let us see here. Strong IPA FL middle. Does not look like a critical counter setup. We can go short on the pass. Kind of a semi-bullet. Try to catch that defensive back kind of in a place where he can't make a play over the top or underneath. Kind of a fine line with doing that. And then try Y stick. Doesn't look like the critical counter setup. Just kind of a rough pass protection. We're going to go curls. That could be a counter setup. And I got very lucky that linebacker didn't react on that one. It froze when I tried to get rid of the ball. By that time I had committed. So once you feel that, real freezy type of setup, not a good way to go. I'm going to go curls flat. And that is uncountered and we get a touchdown. So that is it. Used a lot of plays that are really good plays to use because of that soft setup, and that's one thing that you could do. I mean, there's different ways to play these defenses, and some people don't like the soft counters. I was on there was a post on Mudhead yesterday where they were talking about hard counters should fire 100% critical at all times. I don't agree with that. I kind of like that there's different counter looks that you could get. It adds a level of depth to the game. A lot of people are frustrated because, especially in league drives, even on counters, people could go down the field and score against a counter, on countered plays. But my kind of feelings about it with the counter setup, I do like it since the updates. And the reason why is because there's different looks now to the game. There are some times where, you don't even know that you're getting countered, because you don't have that pass rush in your face and things like that. But the coverage is tight. Your quarterback is kind of sluggish in the pocket. You can't get rid of the football right away. So it's just a different look, and it's something to have to adapt to. Even with the counter severity system, which has come out, I think it's gotten harder to score in this game. I've noticed it for a lot of people, especially I think that the biggest factor in that is probably that the 2-point conversions now being changed. The countered ones are harder to convert on. And even the uncountered ones, if the other team has good linebackers and good corners, they can make plays too. Whereas before it was a lot easier to score on, especially on toss, on 2-point conversions. So I think in general the game has gotten a little more sophisticated, and even though it is kind of arbitrary, some of the things that EA does, I do overall still like it. It forces you to play a different way. And I do like that. But that is just my take. So that's it, guys. That's my second video, and thanks for watching.